Hello there, it's Angela Racchio here, and welcome to my 2-minute anxiety releasing exercise. I'm so excited to be here and share this with you today. It's very powerful. But first, I want to talk a little bit about why this is so powerful. And so what this is a really cool tool you can use in the moment when you have an intense, stressful situation happening, you have anxiety showing up. That could look in the form of some intense emotions, sadness, anger, fear. And you can move through it in a really healthy way so that you can start changing your reaction to the stressful situation or the potentially stressful situation, right? So that you're really being able to react to life differently. And how would that change your life? I mean, we have intense emotions and anxiety and depressed thoughts, are very common, particularly around, different hormonal events that we go through in just our monthly cycle. And when the hormones are out of balance, like they are in adrenal fatigue, we are having to deal with some of these emotions quite often. So I want to give you this really simple exercise to be able to process the emotions. And I'll tell you a little bit about that in just a moment. What we really want to do is reduce our stress load on the nervous system and bring those hormones back into balance so that the adrenals can heal much faster. And this exercise is very powerful for doing that. Okay, so we're about to dive in, but one more thing I want to share is that I'm going to ask you to get really present with the emotions that come up. And why I'm asking you to do that is because basically when we suppress emotions, when we want to push them away and not look at them, we create what's called resistance. And we kind of solidify those emotions in our body as being bad or wrong, instead of just seeing them for what they are and being able to move past them. But when we create resistance by pushing them away, they're going to keep coming back because that's our body's way of giving us information. And if we don't sit there and take a moment to listen to the information, then it's not going to go away and it's going to keep knocking at your door. So if you're ready to move past these depressed thoughts and this anxiety, you need to be able to face them. And this is what this exercise does. So awesome. So I'm going to walk through the steps and then we're going to do it together. I think that will be most helpful. So number 1, again, you're going to be very present with the emotion that you're feeling, the fear, the anger, the frustration, the sadness. Okay? Basically, you're going to bring it to your heart space. You're going to take an inhale. And you're going to also bring the shoulders up by the ears. You're going to roll the shoulders back as you open the heart space. And you're going to exhale and release. So not only are you doing a little bit of breath work here, which is very powerful, you're also releasing the intense emotion. So let's go ahead and do that together. So I'd like you to tap into an intense emotion that you've been feeling. Again, sadness, fear, anger, guilt, whatever it may be. Hold it at your heart center. So what you're going to first do is just be really present with the emotion. What information is that emotion trying to tell you? Is it trying to tell you to ask for forgiveness or forgive someone or your condition? Is it, what does it need from you? And maybe there's not an answer right away, but at least you're open to it. So you're holding it to heart space. So you're being present. You're recognizing the emotion for what it is. Sometimes you can just say, okay, I'm angry. I'm frustrated. And you can even say it out loud because that helps a lot to hear it. So that the emotion is at your heart space. You're going to inhale, take a deep inhale, lift the shoulders up by the ears while you're inhaling. And I want you to slowly begin to open the heart space a little bit, roll the shoulders down the back and exhale, with a sigh and release. Now, releasing with a sigh is actually very powerful for healing the nervous system. So there's another key piece here. Let's go ahead and do that again. Okay, tap into another emotion or the same one. Be open to it being this easy, to letting go of these negative emotions or this anxiety. Okay? Be present with it. Hold the emotion, bring it to your heart space. What information does it have for you? And when you're ready, take a deep inhale. Roll the shoulders up. Lift the shoulders up by the ears. Open the heart. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale and sigh. Release that emotion. Imagine it's going back down from the pelvis or out the feet, back into the earth to be transformed into love and consciousness and awareness. when you're willing to let go of what does no longer serve you, and you take the time to do so, you can move through it and past it and create something completely different. So I invite you to practice this anxiety releasing exercise at least 2 times a day for the next week. When you feel an intense emotion come up, then do this exercise. It takes maybe a minute, not even 2 minutes really, but take the 2 minutes to be with the emotion, to get the information and release it. And I'm really excited to see what shows up when you practice this. I honor you for being here, for doing this work. Until next time, bye for now.